Hey, what is up guys? Balokami Gaming here, and today I've got two gameplay videos which are pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Well, let's start with this one. Only 1 or 2 minutes into the game, and this is going to be pretty much the biggest fail I've had with my division mate, Max Mauser. But alright, let's see what's going to happen. You can see, typical reaction, there is a cruiser driving down this gap. Obviously, I'm trying to spot him, try to torp him, pop my smoke, and at this point is where the shit starts to go down. I'm looking away, tunnel visioning, do not notice that torpedo coming from the front, and there goes pretty much 80% of my health. My division mate, who is desperately trying to spot, is raging at this point because he is wondering why can he not see that amazing little cruiser coming down the line. Misses all his torps, and at this point we have pretty much lost already. Cause of this, no talk, no communication, nothing. It just goes wrong. At this point I'm just trying to get behind the island, trying to get some cover between me and that cruiser, reloading my torps, but we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure he was going to torp, so I slow down, try to dodge them, while my teammate is trying to get his second torps done on that cruiser, trying to speed up. At this point we're pretty much both raging. He misses pretty much most of his torps but one, which was pretty unfortunate. He popped his smoke as well, I don't see anything. And yeah, at this point, well, everything just went down the shits. I'm trying to torp him. Last choice, last resort. Sadly, I fired my torps into his wreck. And I missed the last one too. Yeah, I think there's not much to say. That's where the game pretty much ended already. I have no idea what happened. However, another game. More luck. Hopefully, better game. As you can see, it's pretty much alright. I don't have anything against the gameplay. Don't have anything against the matchmaking itself. Yeah, there's nothing bad to say. Me playing with my favorite ship, the USN Cruiser Tier 5 Omaha. At this point we're pretty much deciding where's the team going to go. I'm trying to have a rather safe approach, I would say. But it is going to turn out a big mistake and me playing like a coward. Trust me. Usually I don't play like a coward. I usually go full retard. Like straight into the enemy, trying to repel them, trying to push as hard as possible. And it is pretty successful at this point, I would say. But most people can't play like that. So here I open up. Not much to say. Nope, no shots fired so far. Just trying to hide here, waiting to see where the enemy fleet is going to be. My teammate Max Moser pretty much doing the same. We're trying to just sneak up and shoot over the mountain ridge. Try not to be detected, but that enemy Miyoko, was it? Has pretty much detected me the moment I shot. However, I also do realize at this point that I need to set another course, because me and my division mate were pretty much alone on this side, and the rest is trying to keep distance too. So yeah, try to back up. However, I open up some shots on that enemy battleship, trying to set him on fire while trying not to be detected, but that is pretty much futile at this point. So we just keep raining some HE shells, and trying to set the enemy battleship on fire. Nothing extraordinary at this point, pardon me, beside the fact that it is not so amazingly successful. Another cruiser popping up, doesn't really matter at this point. I'm trying to turn around because I do not fancy going with a tier 5 American cruiser against half of their fleet broadside on around the mountain. As far as I can see, I'm pretty much the only one shooting at this battleship at this point. Max Moser sometimes opens up, and the rest of my team, well, they're just doing stuff that is unexpected. Yeah, watch this. I have this horrible habit of trying to get close to an enemy and scare them, so I was pretty much trusting that the torpedoes would not hit, but yeah, seems like I couldn't trust this one, and I just hit him with 4 torpedoes. Or was it 3? Doesn't matter. Please guys, don't see me as a team killer. I always do this, and usually it doesn't hit, but I did not take into consideration that I was driving forward and those lines were not showing the exact distance the torpedoes would have needed to detonate. So I hit him even though it was not intended. Alright. At this point, the enemy team is pushing down the left flank, and I do realize this is not going well. Until Max helps me out a bit, start to gather some momentum, and we both come up with a brilliant idea that probably no other person could have come up with. No, just kidding. So many people do that, but I do not recommend doing it. I just noticed on the map that their team was pretty much spreading all over the sides of the map, so I think we both saw our chance, since fighting against those higher tier ships was pretty much futile. Yeah, let's go up the middle. There is literally no single time where I would really want to go up the middle, because mostly it's just suicide and you will end up right in the middle of the enemy team being flanked from both sides, and that is not what you try to do. Sadly, yeah, there are a lot of idiots doing this stuff anyway, and a lot of idiots die within the first 2 minutes, like in my previous gameplay, because they just try to go up there facing the enemy team, 1 or 2 destroyers in the enemy base, being surrounded by cruiser and battleships. What could go possibly wrong, right? Yeah, however, we do see our chance here, and we're just hoping that there is nothing else coming down the middle. We both are down pretty much half of our health. A fight slowly but surely becomes futile, even though not many people have died at this point of the match, which is pretty surprising, considering the fact that they're pretty close to each other. We're just trying to push forward and try to do this. Well, however, you might notice there is enemy planes. There is CVs playing, carriers playing in this game. So we're really just hoping, try not to get detected. If an enemy Fuso or Congo or any IJN battleship detects us, they will have the range to take us out. We're doing a really slow approach here, trying to slow down, because what I suggested is try not to drive out full retard, but rather just try to get as far into the cap as necessary, so we're still hiding behind mountains. It's pretty surprising at this point that there is no enemy planes detecting us so far, no spotter planes, no fighters, no bombers, and no torpedo planes whatsoever. So, let's just wait here. An enemy ship, not detecting us so far. Wait for it. There should be planes any moment. We are just waiting, getting ready for the enemy planes to attack us. Anytime soon. But it is sadly not going to happen. Exactly, you've been waiting for nothing. I've been just trying to stall you guys. There's literally nothing going to happen. And that is how it is. I do apologize though that I don't have any gameplay sounds because the recording got a bit messed up with NVIDIA Shadowplay. However, I will try to upload videos with sounds since I fixed the issue. And yeah, however, well, by now we even get detected. However, there is no enemy ship, none of their team trying to do anything about us. Nothing close. Our AA opens up. The carrier's just trying to spot us, and I can imagine that in their team right now there is hell breaking loose in the chat. However, Max Mauser and me, we're just having our fun waiting it out. And in a pretty successful manner too. And it seems to have worked. And exactly this is how you win a game without having to fight much. Thank you for your patience, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, I will try to upload videos in the future, probably 2 times a week. I will also play other games like War Thunder, but also future games like XCOM, The Division and other stuff. However, have a nice day, Balokami out.